Namaste. Good morning, beautiful souls. I hope you're all keeping really well. It is an absolutely glorious day outside. Me and Honey have already been for our morning walk, and we've been going up to this lovely mound or mini hill near where we live, and it's absolutely lovely. She loves running around up there. There's lots of trees, there's evidence of nature, of rabbits, etc. Been meeting somebody else up on literally on top of the hill with her two dogs, and she was meditating yesterday, so that was nice. I thought, oh, that's a nice little spot to do some meditation, sort of away from everything and everyone, and just, well, she probably thought that apart from me going up there, but never mind. So I'm sure there'll be days when I'm not there, and she won't be there when I decide to maybe do some meditation. But Honey does love going into like a wooded area, running around trees and things, and obviously looking for squirrels. So that's one of her favourite pastimes, is to chase a squirrel. So anyway, I hope you're all good and that you get to enjoy this beautiful sunshine as well. Get yourself out in nature, because it is absolutely, it's just food for the soul. Just being out there, feeling that warmth on your body. Spring is definitely in the air, and I really hope that we have a better summer than we did last year. It just seemed to be very, very damp last year. So yeah, let's move on to you receiving, or we all receiving, our lovely messages from the Angelic Tarot deck. And you're tuning in because you have been guided here. Your guides are nudging you to get some messages. Maybe you've been feeling a little bit stuck, or you're feeling that there's something more than just you, and you're getting guidance to get some intuitive insight, or maybe just some comfort, or just a little message of hope, knowing that today is going to be a great day. Oh, that card flew out. Okay, so we have got the Ace of Air. Thank you, angel spirits and guides, for coming in and showing the Ace of Air. So Ace is always like, I feel like it's a new beginning, a time to just, you know, forget what's happened in the past and just start over. So with this card, the energy on here is that beautiful unicorn. Is like he's been meditating out in the wooded area. So perfect, spreading his wings. So the message on the card is some brilliant new ideas and inspirations, seeing the truth of a situation, a challenging beginning. So maybe you've been starting something and you're just finding that it's really hard to get yourself going, that you've had all of these ideas, but sometimes you can just get so overwhelmed with the things that you actually need to do to put things into motion. Maybe there's some technical things that you need to learn. I know there has been for me lately. It's, you know, getting used to using some new technologies and how to sync things all together. But let's have a look at the extended message on the card. Ace of Air. So there's new ideas now take flight. Expect great inspiration to come, possibly from an event or a situation that had previously troubled you. And now you see the opportunity to create something amazing, and you're full of excitement. Focus your thoughts on your long-term goals and create a plan of action. So you now see the truth of the situation. Confusion is gone and clarity has taken its place. Your new understanding replaces previous misconceptions. Now you're ready to move forward. Additional meaning of this card: a challenging beginning, turning a negative into a positive, a brilliant and intellectual solution. Okay, so yes, your wings are open. You are ready to fly. You're ready to soar. But don't forget, as previous cards have come out, saying about asking for help, getting help from others. Okay, so yeah, challenging new beginnings. Things can be, you know, when you're starting something, you're thinking like, you know what you want to do, but it's the how you do it. So you do need to ask maybe some expert advice on how to get things into motion. Seek out people that have done things or done something that's similar to what it is that you're trying to do, and ask their advice. How did they get started? What obstacles did they have, and how did they overcome them? Never be too shy or embarrassed to actually ask. People love helping. Well, most people do. Okay, most people love helping each other. So surround yourself with those sort of people that, maybe seek out some groups that have a similar interest of what it is that you're trying to do. And ask in those groups. There's lots of social media groups around that you can actually ask for some advice, and see how it goes from there. And you can strike up some new friendships as well, and somebody might have an idea that you hadn't even thought of, but it can really benefit you. So seeking out the new ideas, some inspiration, seeing some truth in some situations as well, making sure that what you want to do is really part of you, part of your true passion. So, okay, ask yourself, is this really what I'm meant to do? Is this what I'm really being guided to do? Okay, I'm pretty sure if you've been guided to do something and you're feeling excited, then it is what you want to do. Okay, so let's get those new beginnings out the way, get yourself some help, and enjoy, having the chance to move forward into doing something that is really, really part of you. Okay, so let's move on to the daily guidance from the angels. These are lovely cards. I love the colour on here. Absolutely beautiful. So let's see what other messages we have coming through. Thank you, angels, spirits and guides. And Mum, I know that she's here. She's here. Okay, I can feel you. Okay. Right, let's see what we have. Okay, so we have got, it's just popped out, is blessings in disguise. Okay, so this angel, it's like she's sitting on the edge of and really contemplating. It's almost like, do I jump? Or she's leaning forward. It's like she's trying to know something. Okay, so blessings in disguise. What appears to be a problem is actually part of your answered prayer. You'll understand the reasons behind your present situation as everything resolves, and trust in heaven's protection and infinite wisdom to answer your prayer in the best way. So these cards, it's like they go together. If you're asking, for some inspiration from your ideas, some advice, just trust that heaven is protecting you, and it has your infinite wisdom to answer your questions, your prayers in the best way. So it's going to guide you to the best solution, so to the best person that can help you, maybe the best group that can help you as well. So just feel that inspiration there, that lovely, she's really like contemplating. You can see her thought process. Lovely cards, beautiful. So let's move on to our daily teachings from The Secret, and we are on day 86. We are coming to the end of March, and I can't believe how quickly this month has flown. So the message today is the law of attraction is infallible, and every single person is getting what they ask for, even though most of the time each person is not aware that they are asking for what they don't want. There is such absolute beauty in the law, which is so responsive and giving in every single moment so that we can experience in our lives. The law never changes. We must learn how to live in harmony with the law, and that is the greatest task for every single human being. Okay, so just to reiterate on that, so when we're asking for things that we really want, but we're also letting it know the things that we don't want. And sometimes it's like you could be stood in a shop and there's two jackets, okay? There's one that's red and there's one that's blue, and you're falling in love with the red one, okay? You really want to have the red one, and you're looking at the blue one and you're actually saying, I really don't like that. So you're really it's not for you, you really don't want it, but you're putting it out there of what you don't want. Okay, so you really want the red jacket, but guess what? They don't have it in your size. So then you're thinking, oh, but I don't want the blue one. So make a choice. Don't have either. Okay, as simple as that. But I hope that sort of analogy makes sense to you. So, because we are always saying, like, you know, we're choosing what we like and what we don't like, but you have to put more thought and positive thought on the things that you do like, that you do want, and that you feel excited about getting them. Okay, so let's move on to our lovely happiness mantra for today. Let's see what inspiration we can have from this. So thank you, thank you, thank you, little mantra cards. I'm going to take that one. Okay, I choose to believe in the magic of the universe and channel it whenever I need courage. Interesting. Okay, I choose to believe in the magic of the universe and channel it whenever I need courage. Okay, so sometimes if you're feeling like that you're not brave, you're actually bringing in like the fear or the worry. So say to the universe, I am courageous, I am courageous, I can do this, I've got this. Thank you for having my back. So be courageous. Is there something that you're going through, that you're feeling that you're putting off doing something? And I feel like it can be related to this card as well, the brilliant new ideas and inspiration. So maybe this is telling you that you're procrastinating, that you're putting off doing something that can be really true to you because you're not feeling courageous enough to do it. But you know that the universe is giving you all the guidance and letting you know that you can do this. And you're like, oh yeah, but what if I fail? What if things don't work out the first time around? Learn from the lessons. Failure, it's not a thing. It's just lessons to learn. I think if something didn't work out, don't look at it as a failure. Go, right, that didn't work, so I'm going to try this instead. But if you keep trying to do the same thing and you're getting the same results, you won't move on. You do have to try something different. And I believe that's something from Einstein. He said that, you know, you keep trying to do the same thing and get a different result, but it won't happen. You have to change up what it is that has not quite worked out, and then maybe ask for some more advice from somebody that knows what they're doing or that they've done it before. But just write down all your brilliant new ideas, write down your inspirations, be around people that do inspire you. And another tip is, don't tell, if you've got some negative maybe family members or negative friends, don't tell them what you're planning to do. Just do it, okay? And then when you know that you've achieved it, you've had the results that you want, then you can talk about what you've been doing. Because trust me, if you're around people that don't get what it is that you want to do, always see the negative, feel like, and they tell you like, oh no, you can't do that, or somebody else has done that. Well, great, if somebody else has done it, then you know it works. But don't be around people that want to too happily and too quickly pull you down. Don't take advice from somebody that's never put themselves out there themselves, okay? So make sure you stay on your path, you stay what's true to you, and just be you. And if it does mean spending less time with those sort of people, then so be it, because they're not going to be around, you know, to support you or give you advice, the right advice that you do need. But be around the people that can lift you up, okay? So trust your gut about whether you tell people exactly what you're doing. But I would be like, no, don't. Just surprise them. Go, yeah, actually, I've done that. So, and it's worked. All right. So anyway, I'm waffling a little bit. So I am going to now leave you all to have an absolutely magical day. And remember, your mantra is, I choose to believe in the magic of the universe and channel it whenever I need some courage. So you go out there and be courageous. And it looks like she's like fist pumping into nature. Yes, I'm a winner. Okay, and that can be one of your affirmations. I am a winner. I achieve what I need to achieve, and I am successful. So anyway, my lovelies, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If this resonates with you, then it's great. if you feel that other people can benefit just from it's like a little pep talk and some guidance in the morning, please subscribe, share, hit the like button. You know, it can take a lot, and you know, about having courage of like putting yourself out there, you know, doing these kind of videos and things. So yeah, but I love doing it, and I feel like if I miss a day, I feel really like, oh crikey, I've missed doing it. So anyway, I am going to go. I will leave you to enjoy the rest of your day. So as always, peace, love, namaste. Until the next time, bye for now.